It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rob Wilson of Artstellations, and welcome to Draw, Chat, and Chill. This is going to be a bit of a jam-packed hour. I'm going to try to make sure that it is a full hour. It is July 19th, 2022, on this fine Tuesday. This week will be over before you know it. Hopefully everyone's doing great out there. I'm feeling great, energized. Always feel great after I exercise. Give me one sec. Yep, so hopefully everybody's doing well. You know, this stream right here is going to be some kind of special, I hope. If I get all my ducks in a row and attack in a coordinated fashion. Love for Comics Rekindled. You know, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on out here. And you would think that comics would be a simple solution, an opportunity of escapism, where you get some kind of moment to take a break from the world's troubles, the world's sorrows, the world's pains in the asses, the world's trolls. But no. Control knows no bound. And I was listening a little bit to Young Ripper's, video earlier. He actually covers the people that talk, smack about him, because they're always hating, that kind of stuff. But he was talking some about, the universal truths. So I was thinking about it, managed to take a note of it for a minute. Let's change the pace of this a little bit. So yeah, he was talking about universal truths as the article indicated. And it dawned on me, there are many universal truths. One of them being the universal truth of infiltration. And that simply is when the original foundation of a thing is unrecognizable from the current version. It's been infiltrated. I mean, plain and simple. It's not rocket science. It isn't hard. They've mentioned this throughout the stories of Marvel all the time. You got your Hydra infiltrated, the ranks. The Hand, they infiltrate, Ninja Clan. They work in the shadows. I mean, that's it. So why wouldn't people take the opportunity to infiltrate within an industry that deals with escapism, so they can control the narrative? That's what it's all about at the end of the day. So then the book or the comic book or the series is no longer about enjoyment, fun, just, reading something, an interesting story, maybe have a good moral at the end, something that teaches a lesson, great power, great responsibility, right? But no, it's got to be, hey, we're grooming you to think a certain way. And if you don't like it, you're A, B, C, D, E, F, G, X, Y, Z, of, evil, the descriptive words that, fascist, misogynist, racist, all that nonsense. And that's what it is to them. So when I look at Comicsgate, when I look at, how to draw comics.net, where at least Corey, Clayton, Barton, their stuff, many independent creators, and I look at Shane Davis, John Malin. It's a no-brainer to me. Young Ripper especially. It's a no-brainer to me that they are just simply bringing back the comic book industry to its original form. Having fun, telling stories, not beating down somebody's door with a message. Just good comic book stories. And I think it's important to note, they don't control the vertical. They don't control the horizontal, unlike the SJWs that's in all the right positions of the comic book industry. So the comic book industry right now, the big two, which I like to call the worst two, are literally the outer limits. They're the Twilight Zone. And because of that, it takes a group of exceptional people, not just to draw, not just to, make a story look good, but to rise above the noise. As Macho Man said, ooh, the cream of the crop shall rise. That's the truth. And you can label them as evil or whatever you want, but, look at the numbers. The numbers speak for themselves. And especially with the build-up that Young Ripper has been talking about, for years, couple years. I don't know how long when he initially got he first mentioned it. But like I said, I've been watching him since 2017. And when I came back from my first appointment. So, he's been on a roll ever since. I've seen Ethan Van Sciver's work here and there. I didn't know he was doing Green Lantern. I remember his videos would pop up every now and then. I think by around 2018, 2019, that's when I started seeing his stuff. I think 2019, 2020, somewhere around there. Every time I saw a video, I liked it because I saw the nonsense that was going on, just as he was explaining. It was a no-brainer, infiltration. And it took the second deployment that I was on to realize that there was an outlet to learn the skills that I lacked when I launched my first comic book. And as someone once told me, normally they say, ready, aim, fire, but sometimes you got to fire first and then adjust to get the good sight picture and stay on target, down range. So, yeah, howtodrawcomics.net, which originally the first video, it might have been, I don't know which one it was, but I remember buying the Cat Girl by the Moon tutorial that Clayton Barton did on Cube, and then I bought a Udemy course by Ed Fochuk on how to make comics. Absolutely phenomenal. That set me on my path. I was like, okay, this isn't too bad. I actually have all the resources I need. I just lack the skills in particular areas. Because I've been drawing for like 20 plus years. A lot of different styles, which have not allowed me to be great in any one single style. So that's why I'm on the path now to not just having a love for comics. Again, because clearly I can buy something outside of DC and Marvel. That's great. Image, I bought their stuff back in the day. Wildcats and, Savage Dragon and stuff like that. Not really too interested on any new titles that they have. And then, was it Valiant Comics? Always was interested in Exo Man of War. Bloodshot, as I learned about later on. So I got that whole, books 1, 2, and 3 of Bloodshot. And I got some stray Exo Man of War comics too, which I'll probably collect at a later date because it intrigues me. And it's outside of the worst too. So with that, you got Kozar coming out, Descent into Madness, which between the Barton Bros, both of their combined might, the artwork looks mighty fine. Phenomenal, great work. And this is my first time really seeing Corey's work as I'm becoming more familiar with it. And Clayton's work, yeah, I think I bought almost every course I could buy of howtodrawcomics.net and Ed Fochuk's on Gumroad. So, we got Kozar coming out. In fact, I believe there's an update. Let me see. Let's go over to this. Alright, so Cyber Frog's out. Came out Sunday. It launched Sunday. EVS has already broke 100K. 28 days left. Get in there. Get in there. But he's got so much stuff in there. I didn't quite understand how the campaign was. I thought it was like, hey, the comic book's out. Here's everything else with it. You know, the battles of the Vespis. And great stuff. I mean, all kind of bundles. It's crazy. All 3 original, 3 plus Death Sting. You got Cyberfrog toys, which is awesome. As I mentioned in, I think, my last stream on Sunday. And yeah, I said that I couldn't make it to the honeycomb box, which is all good. But besides that, Jawbreakers forever. Oh yeah. I remember he was offering this guy's offering $1 extended $1 deal, and I end up getting way more than that because I like the art. The art looks great, looks phenomenal. Shoot, count me in. If I see good art, that's the thing. I'm more than myself. I'm not knocking anybody neither, but I'm just saying myself. I'm more than just a consumer. You know, if I buy a comic book, I appreciate the story in addition to the art. Even if the story isn't that good and the art is great, reference material, resources, study material. That's how I look at it, because I'm constantly trying to improve to perfect my craft as well. And I got on my craft in dealing with comic books a little late, but, you know, I still have skills. It's not like I'm learning how to draw from scratch at almost 40. No. So, yeah, I got this. I believe that's on the way. Hold up, let me see something. We got 7 days ago. First layout. Okay, so I might not see this until the fall. Yeah, October 2022. Hey, but I'm excited because what's the name comes out, I think October and November. Let's see what else. That Star Wars Gore calendar is on the way. CG Vacation. Does that come out in? Oh, it's got 9 days left. Back it, make it happen. Yep, it's coming out October 2. Christmas is coming early. I look forward to it. I might have to buy another rack over here because I want to make sure that I highlight some of the best that I like right now. You know, Reaper Destroyer, I believe that just closed. So yeah, all these creators that have gone independent, and you know they're really tired of the politics in the comics, of the worst two. You know, it's just like, it's good to have a message, but like you can't just make a comic book. I'm sure this has to be understood by now. If you don't understand it by now, then you just being willfully dense, and you have every right to be. I mean, you can create your own reality. You know, it could be whatever you want it to be and all that. Even if the truth is staring you in the face. But yeah, Reaper Destroyer, when is it coming out? My eyes are blind. Where we at? Oh, and by the way, I want to say we are streaming from YouTube, Twitch, and now Rumble. So this is happening. You know, I put on my Instagram page that it was going to be streaming on Rumble pretty soon, and it was a smooth course of action. So I don't see when this is coming out. Let me see. Coming soon to Superior Press. If you see it, let me know. I'm kind of blind. Yeah, I don't see it. But I imagine that should be coming out probably sometime in the fall, if not, winter. It may even creep into 2023. I'm fine with that. I know it'll be a very well done, put together comic. And that's the thing, too. I definitely want to emphasize this. When you're getting quality over quantity, the worst two are used to putting out, 30 books a week. Amongst the two, probably like 60 to damn near almost 100 books a week or so. However way, or a month, however way they do it, it's insane. All these crossover events and big events that just kill off main characters and create gender swap versions and all that weird stuff. I don't want to keep harping on that, but when you're looking forward to a comic from a creator that you like, and you have to wait some time, that builds up the anticipation, the excitement, a whole lot more. Then you got more time to build up all of that and to build up the audience and to make the audience aware and to make new people aware, before it comes out. So that way when they do get it, as Young Ripper has said, it's a piece of history. And especially for Young Ripper's comic book, I think a big portion of the 30,000 backers or something like that he has, a big portion, I'm not saying 50%, I'm saying a little under 50%, but a big cornerstone portion of why this book is this item number one is making so much money. He's on his way to like 3 million or something like that. He should actually troll him and then like and post, hey, we made it to 3 million, and just piss off the SJWs. They be like, no, and they go look, and then they see that it's not at 3 million. They be like, see, we got him. He lied. We knew he was up to something. It just can't. We knew he was cooking the books. Just get on their nerves. But all I'm saying is, the fact that he established that the Rippaverse, that Jones got a little fling to it. I like it. That it's going to be continuity amongst multiple genres. That may be easy starting off, but hey, he knows what he's doing. I ain't gonna knock the man. I mean, the success already explains it, and the hate explains it too. When you got a boatload of haters like that already on the map, I mean, it makes sense that Fox News would cover it, and a couple other what was it, New York Times, New York Post, one of them, New York Times. I think they covered it too. It makes sense they would, because some folks from Comicsgate, they've talked about why they were making books. I think it was one book called it was like a cop drama comic book, that paints cops in a good light. Fine. And they interviewed the creator of the book, and he explained why. And things have been one-sided. So, boom. So, Fox, they're sick of the woke stuff too. Go woke, go broke. And it's funny too, because woke used to be a pretty cool thing until it got infiltrated. And then all these companies started talking about going woke, and then they just stole it from everybody's favorite community. So, that happens, you know. Even same thing with the hip hop and rap, you know. Snatch that too or commercialize it and repackage it and put it in, reintroduce it as pop, and you just destroy the message, you know, of what it was intended to be originally. So that happens. So again, that comes back to infiltration in so many different ways. I can't express that enough because, you know, back in the 90s, the comic book industry was I had fun, I enjoyed it, I loved it. This is what I grew up with, you know. Looking back now, I bet some people that were in it then and maybe have said, oh, it's not bad, you know, or whatnot. But now I bet you they appreciate it. That's for sure. I bet you they appreciate it. I gotta do one thing. Bear with me right quick. Let me see. But yeah, that's where we're at. That's what's going on. That's what we got. It's a slippery slope. So, all right, Black and White Volume 2. That's coming out soon, I hope. But I mean, you know, whenever these do, okay, March 2023. So that's on the back burner, anticipation. And I mean, again, I would rather buy these comics knowing I'll get them further down the road and they'll have, you know, a complete set. They'll come with a whole collector's kit and all that stuff if you pay top dollar for it. Truth, Justice, and the American Way. We got the signed copies. 64-page comic, you know. And I think when you pace them out like that, when they are paced out like that, because you kind of have to, you know, a lot of independent comic book creators, you know, they don't have like the resources or the whole teams like the worst two. So yeah, this comes out October 2022. So I'm getting some books, some good books, I think, coming up soon. So She, graphic novel, Indiegogo exclusive, that comes out September. Is that what that said? In August? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You know, like there's so much stuff to be excited for. Gymshock. That's coming out by Mandy Summers. That's coming out August? No, November 2022. So I'm saying, you know, these paced out like that, as opposed to new comic each week, new comic each week, new comic each week. They don't even want to read because it's suffering. It's suffering on my eyes. That right there, that's not suffering on my eyes. Gymshock is nowhere near suffering on my eyes. But at the same time, you know, Cerebrum, that's coming out soon. Shane Davis's Inglorious Rex. What are we looking at? October 2022. Ready, you know. Graveyard Shift. I think we just got updates that some stuff got done. What we got? 68-page comic. Guess it ran a little behind schedule, but I mean, hey, looks great to me. So I don't see what the problem is. Because I already got books I got to read. And that's the thing. I pace out the books, you know, because I like to have that pause, especially like a graphic novel. Like to have that pause in between it to kind of digest all the action that just happened and let it process. What we got here? Do you think Josh Strobel is the father of Kaya? I have no idea. I have no idea who Josh Strobel is. Let's humor this for a minute. Yeah, I have no idea who Josh Strobel is. Ah, Josh Strobel from 90 Day Fiance. Man, get out of here with that. I don't watch that stuff, man. I really don't. That's why it's like tough for me to even watch. Thanks for the question, Eric. That's why it's tough for me to watch a lot of comedies because my life is a comedy. You know. Yeah, Kozar Descent into Madness. December. Let me push it back a little bit. Okay, so it's probably on track for December 2022. So that's probably where we're at right there. But I mean, look at that artwork, man. Look at the design. That stuff is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. All right, so we covered all that. Again, that's why my love of comics is rekindled. It's stuff I actually want to read. I don't have to deal with a whole bunch of madness. And it's crazy. So, you know what I mean? I got you, man. Sounds like it's 90 Day Fiance is pretty fun. I don't watch that stuff, but yeah. So I got a great love for comic books I actually do want to read, as opposed to just paying for suffering. Again, I'll put out some extra money if I'm getting a quality product. It's that simple. So here's the other thing I wanted to go ahead and cover while we're here. So I created a comic book back in 2018, and with the help of my buddy that passed away, Jace Terrell. It was called Virgin Kill Paradox. So we're going to kind of go over this page for page. It's only like 20 pages. But this was an example. It was a failed Kickstarter. But I understand I needed to at least put it out there and see and adjust to what needed to be fixed. And here I am now, you know. I just wish at the time when it came out, I had some feedback from professionals without having to, you know, chase them down at Comic-Cons and see what they thought and, you know, kind of be steered towards the right direction. So, Virgin Kill Paradox in the future, nuclear warfare has decimated the surface of the Earth, leaving the surviving human population obscured. Fortuitously, the Convict Corps anticipated this global crisis and manufactured 4 floating megacities for what is left of humanity to inhabit. Welcome to the world of Virgin Kill Paradox. So, you know, I put my kind of thank you prepping for it. But you know, hey, I put it out there. So started off with kind of like an up close thing. Family can be difficult to deal with at times. Siblings bicker at holiday events and etc. What happens when you add spitfiery genetically engineered assassins in the formula of family? Just take a guess with just one word. And we got these 2 family members. Chaos. No, I said it before, I'm not going back with you. And these sisters clash. This is Novera, sister assassin on Earth's surface here. I came down here to be left alone, Nirvana, not get hunted like an animal. And to think the convectionment would send my own sister, that means they are getting desperate. Novera, peaceful assassin, living paradox. It's kind of like a little catch with it. And we got Come On Novera. So we got Novera, Nirvana. Nirvana's this one, and Novera's this one. So I did this in kind of like an anime-ish style. So, oh, how I've missed that rebellious disposition. And I patiently waited for this moment, you know, when I get to personally beat it out of you. You know, so the sisters kind of duke it out. Nirvana, distinguished assassin, killing junkie. Hashtag killing junkie. So I had the sisters kind of duke it out. And I used kind of like an anime-ish style. But I remember somebody saw this and they were like, oh, for Christ's sake, if you want to be taken serious, you can't be having like quarter-sized nipple shots. It was like, I said, hey, thank you for your feedback. You know, I actually did get that feedback. But like I said, I did it in kind of like an anime-ish fan service kind of way. And, you know, hey, I was learning. And, you know, most of this comic, like the sisters kind of like duked it out. And I put a lot of detail into it too. Let me see. I'm trying to zoom in. But like I said, it was more of an anime-ish style type thing. And it was my first trial comic. I did all the artwork. Just the ideas. My late buddy, we just did some brainstorming on it. And you know, definitely wanted to come to a point where I just had the product, had a version of the product, you know, done. So y'all tell me what you think. And this was 2018 I did this. And my style has changed dramatically since then. Especially like the scaling and all that. And again, I didn't have much feedback on it. Not besides the quarter-sized nipples. So. But I'm not giving up on this story because it's a catalyst for many other stories I got coming up. And I got kind of a big universe too. But I didn't have it well thought out as Young Ripper does. You know, because, hey, he is passionate about it. I am probably more passionate about the drawing than I am the writing. But during my second deployment, I had to learn, you know, I took a couple writing classes. Who was the metal being that threatened the Assassin Sisters? Will they survive his fury? What soldiers did Novera and Nirvana kill? Find out this and more in the next issue of Virgin Kill Paradox. And then I was hinting towards the next issue, which I just tried to push forward. But yeah, you can see this is very anime-ish like, and my coloring skills weren't that good neither. So, I accept that. I had to start somewhere. But now, I already had the talent. Now I have the tools. Yeah, it's my homie JT, Jason Terrell, and my other homie. Let me see, wait a minute. Yeah, so Jason passed in 2019 and Big Tony passed in 2017. Yeah. We're big wrestling fans. Grew up with them homeboys, so. But yeah, That's outdated. That's no longer the correct one. So yeah, that was my first attempt at a comic book, and like I said, I tried to at least and aim it out, well, fire, and then start adjusting. Because now, I mean, my stuff looks like this. You know what I mean? I would show you the whole picture, but sorry, no spoilers yet. So yeah, I've seen some of my previous work, and that is what it is. So let's get to drawing. I think I've spoken enough, chit-chatted enough. Time to put in the work. Let's see what we got. And for any time you do decide to watch this, whether you're watching this live right now, here with me, or on the replay, thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna get it in, sketch stuff out for like the next 10 minutes, because I gotta get back more to the some poster stuff. I am getting ready to go to Fairfax Comic-Con for a day. Oh yeah, and I heard some folks are going to San Diego Comic-Con to start it, because that's like a 4-day event, right? That's what's up. But I am here on this road to gradually get my stuff out there. Maybe one day I may need a mod, but I'm doing pretty good right now. I got experience in enhanced interrogation with trolls. And again, shout out to YouTube, because I just want to let y'all know that YouTube is on a copyright claim frenzy, and that's fine. I mean, if that's what they want to do. Here, I'll show you for example. Take a look at this. This is wild. Copyright claim. Copyright claim. Copyright claim. Copyright claim. Oh my gosh. They copyright claim me like... Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times in a month. Look, it's copyright claim. And I'm using copyright free music. I mean, one of the things I think what may be going on is that people are buying that music, and it's no longer copyright free, I guess. I mean, Twitch, they'll censor portions of my stream. Well, they'll mute portions of my stream, and the portion they'll mute will be the copyright free music I have for my intro. It's like, really? Go bother somebody else, you know? Damn. I like music. Is that a crime? Playing music is a crime. unless you're a chick that's twerking. And we know how that goes. We're making futuristic vehicle. Oh no! There we go. What's going on, General Piggy? Hail, General Piggy. Yep, copyright claims are usually ridiculous. Yeah, now I'll appeal it, and you know they'll take the claim off once I tell them, hey, I got to pay a subscription. What's the point of me paying for a subscription for stock music, stock footage, and all that stuff if they're gonna harass? There was this one guy who sung the chorus of the song for about 20 seconds as a joke and got struck. Damn! You can copyright claim people's voices? They were probably like, oh wait, yep, you can't use your voice. It belongs to an AI already. We already patented it. Yo, we got patents on your DNA, so if you sneeze on your stream, that's a copyright strike. What the hell, man? This stuff is crazy. So, yeah, I'm pretty much used to it. But like my other channel that I have, Omni in game, it freaking I had stopped making videos on there because I was part of the E Federation. And I'm gonna show some footage of that eventually because I managed to save it. And I had some pro wrestling music in there. I was like, okay, I get it. So I started making it unviewable. You know, put it in private. The only way people could see it was by link. And they was still copyright striking it. And it was like 5 years later, after like I joined the military and freaking stopped doing videos, they were still sending me emails. Yep, this video got a copyright claim, and you're not in trouble. We just want to let you know. I was like, bruh, y'all be hunting me down. You know, internet hunters, you know. He said, that'd be fun to see. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, yeah, so you probably missed the part where I went over my my comic. It's up to you if you want to just take a look at it. But yeah, they're wild, man. I don't know how to I don't know how to explain it. Like with the way they are, that whole copyright claim, and everybody gets it too. You know, I'm on Truth Social, and it's a breath of fresh air to not have to worry about being struck or somebody reporting a post because they find it offensive and all that kind of nonsense. It almost feels like social media before the censorship. You know, it's pretty normal, surprisingly. Truth Social, Getter, don't nobody bother me on there. But I posted a image of, thanks, yeah, when I originally did this, it was like anime style. And I wanted to hint like a little bit of fan service. Somebody got on my case about quarter nipples. They said, if you want to be taken serious, he was like, this is ridiculous. If you want to be taken serious, you got to stop drawing women with quarter nipples. What he said? He said it was like It was like a seventh grader's childhood dream or something. I was like, thank you for your feedback, sir. Greatly appreciated. Oh man. But yeah, that's how that went. But I had some pretty good fight sequences. I just wanted to make it was more like a rumble comic, where they just duke it out and have some kind of conclusion. And I was really trying to channel some additional powers, like let's see, yeah, this one deal with like some phase, well, some moving so fast, it's multiple motions that the regular eye couldn't track. So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, hey, I was shooting in the blank, man, shooting in the dark. I was just literally like, let me go for it and see what I get. Oh yeah, you know where I got that from? I got that from the Matrix Revolutions, where Neo he hit Agent Smith with that punch and it showed like the markings. I was like, I gotta put that to work, And I don't think I really seen it like that to a degree too often. I can't say I'm the only one doing that did it, but I was like, that'll be a good opener. Let me see where we're at. Oh yeah. So I put posters in there to kind of fill the pages. It was only like a 20-page comic, so. But even with like some of the shading, the rendering and stuff, I was kind of getting there, but I didn't have the American comic style down yet. And yeah, I spent probably a decade doing anime style stuff. So great effect on the after image, movements. I've seen a few people who can't properly utilize that in comics. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I use what was it, Clip Studio Paint to make this. It's specifically like an industry standard to for making comics, whether it's web comics or print comics. So at 600 DPI, I mean, like they said, it's only but so much detail you can catch between 300 and 450. But hey, I utilized as much of it as I could because I didn't know whether I could take an image and turn it into a video, which I've done with some of that before. So, yeah, it was real anime-ish. I had some good poses like this one, and some of them I thought were kind of weird. So, but I had like advertisements and all that, and yeah, my buddy that passed away, he helped with contributing ideas. So when I go back, we signed for the first season. I made sure I give him 30%. And after he passed, well, before he passed, he said make sure to pass that on to his daughter, which I will respectfully honor that agreement that we had. And, continue with that. I don't know whether the first. Thanks, I appreciate it. So I definitely have some skills. Yeah, man, I've been drawing for a long time. Long time. And hopefully I can put those skills to work. Because I mean, like now, like I said earlier. Hold up. Oh no. This is like how I draw now. So I got definitely a lot more of the Clayton Barton and what's his name, Brett Booth that I'm learning from. So thanks, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, he was a cool dude. We were all wrestling fans, kicking each other's butt after pay-per-views. And yeah, in fact, I actually have the promo of this of the launch after post launch of the first comic, well, at least the trial run. This is here, I'm gonna play it right now. Yeah, I do video editing too, so oh no, will this play? Oh shoot, I don't think it's gonna play. All right, well, I'll keep it moving now. I might be able to come back around to it before I go. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do right quick. I'm gonna go ahead and download it, and that'll be the wrap up for this stream. Let's see. Yeah, man, hey, the time I had during deployment, um, a lot of the how to draw comics and how to draw comics.net, the stuff that's on that website, man, is golden. I mean, learning how to render, learn how to do pencils, which I got to get back onto my traditional skills and really put it to work. But yeah, here's a trailer that I made for that. Oh, shoot. Let me see. Resize this thing. All right, there we go. Yeah, because I do video editing too, so. And my key thing is, hey, I got a 9 to 5, I got a day job, but if I can work for Comicsgate and just do that, shoot, count me in. You know, somebody's got a book coming out, count me in. I will put some stuff together. You know, I don't have that much experience on the professional side, but you know, hey, you give me some time, map out everything, and give me some wiggle room to learn, I will put some stuff to work. Yeah, man, I was ready to promote the hell out of this book. Well, which I did as best I could, but most of my promotion was on Facebook and not on Twitter. And when it came to Facebook, man, Facebook was censoring the hell out of me. Yeah, they were like, yeah, this dude, get him out of here. I was paying for ads and advertisement, you know, of stuff like that. And they were like, yeah, all your ads are going straight to Africa. All the people that see your stuff are from Africa. That's it. Even if I change the demographics to like Japan, California, they were like, nope, Africa. So I was like, you know what, Facebook? You and me, we're done. Shit, I was done, man. They ticked me off so bad. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. My dream was always to create original characters. And I know this statement that I'm about to say may be frowned upon by comic book veterans, but I never wanted to work for the big two. I was a little inspired by Disney, but I found so much more joy in creating new stuff than drawing, IP that's pretty old. So, in fact, when Eric July was first talking about his comic, I actually sent him an email and told him I was currently deployed. So the most I would be able to do was like some fan art, but I wasn't, an industry professional, which that's the direction he wanted to go, and it really paid off for him. I ain't even mad. He made the best decision to get the most out of his audience. So, but yeah, I need to get back in the habit of doing some fan art. I'll do some fan art of freaking whatchamacallit, freaking what's her name, Yara. I'll do some fan art of her. Hell yeah, I do that in a heartbeat. Hold up, give me one sec. I'll show you one of my older pieces, and then I'm gonna go ahead and be out. So this was a fan art piece that I put together, Ultra Instinct Doomsday. Man, I pissed off so many people. They were like, first of all, Doomsday's not a Saiyan. I was like, hey, look, man, I'm glad you find it interesting and noteworthy to have a conversation about. I appreciate it. And then I put like One Punch Man in the background. I like making fan art, but as far as like, characters that we've known for like forever, I like making fan art where there are unusual team ups and crossovers. And that's kind of where something that's still somewhat creative and something that people haven't thought of. That's my whole thing. But I did this piece looking at Jim Lee's style, because Jim Lee's style is really good too. I like his work and the way he rocks it. Let me see. I got one more. Then I gotta go. Okay, two more. Let's see. Here's the Vision, of course. And this one I did on Procreate, so it was pretty easy. Didn't require a lot of rendering, but I didn't know how to do a lot of rendering on Procreate. Let me see what else we got. We got one more. Hold on. This one I have fun with too. I figured I'd do like a reverse Evil Dead, Army of Darkness, where Harley Quinn is kind of like in the Bruce Campbell position, and then Joker is the damsel. But they're both dressed for Halloween, so Harley Quinn is Gwenpool, and Joker's Deadpool. Yeah, I threw Slimer in there for the heck of it. Batman symbol, of course. Then the Boo Ghost from Super Mario Brothers, and some generic characters. The Shoe Zombie, he eats shoes. That's why he's eyeballing it. You know, Dry Bones. You know, Random Vampire kind of looks like Morbius. Just came up with him on the whim. But yeah, this was a fun, you know, fan piece. You know, so hey, I appreciate you stopping by, man. General Piggy and Eric talking about 90 Day Fiance. Eric Gearden, appreciate it. If you were just trolling, appreciate the troll. You know, troll even more by leaving a like. Greatly appreciate it. But that's all I got for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to go ahead and work on some stuff that I can't show on stream in its entirety because not until the timing is right. So that is pretty much it. That's all I can call it. And again, all I can do is wish best success to those that affiliate with Comicsgate, howtodrawcomics.net, Rippaverse, you know, independent content creators that are artists putting it out there. Billy Tusi, Shane Davis, all them guys, you know, and gals, Mandy Summers, you know. Y'all keep doing great things because y'all inspire me, you know. I didn't have that back when I started my first comic, and I really wasn't chasing editors around neither. So part of that was my fault. But, you know, as the internet progressed and we got more tools and stuff, I got more things I can do at my disposal. So with that, you know, I definitely want to maximize going back to traditional art, which would be a gradual pace. And I think I posted something on Twitter of some generic guy that I created, kind of muscle bound, messed with the anatomy a little bit. But I definitely want to do some fan art because, in the great words of EVS, he did say, you don't want to toss aside traditional art because you're throwing away money or you're leaving money on the table. He says something to that extent. So I'm going to listen. I ain't going to be stubborn. I'm going to listen. You know, that's how we grow, by listening and applying wisdom. You know, if wisdom comes from somebody I didn't like, I would still take heed because it might save my life. So I'm out of here, and y'all remember, if you smell, wrong one. Cause it's all pop. That's the wrong one. I'm sorry. Y'all remember to keep it omni, and God bless America, cause we really, really, really do all need it. Y'all have a great one. Might be back tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll be back Thursday. And then we'll be creeping into the weekend again and having some fun. And people are still going to be hating, you know, on people that's trying to do some fun stuff. And most of the time when people hate like that, it's because what they're doing is not that fun. And they know it. They're just towing the line. But genuine fun and creating, you know, new worlds, new horizons, you know, new adventures. There's something about those that are so special, especially in its inception. Those are some magical moments. And then seeing people's reactions to something that you created and then they like it, you know, that's a joyous feeling. And I can kind of relate to artists when they've accomplished that. You know, I'm a slow artist, so hopefully I can speed up for the better. You know, y'all take care. See you next time.